Hey, it's Anthony Meisner with Land Title. I wanted to bring you our update for the month of April. It's our first to know stats. So the first thing you can see here, our average sales price is trending in a really positive place. It's only about 4% below the height of the market last year. And with that record appreciation, record bidding wars, it's to be expected that some people overpaid in the spring market last year. Now this year, you're seeing something that's really fascinating. So the one thing I wanted to point out here is if you go over to the median side, it's it's slumped just a little bit this last month, which means the composition of sales have changed quite a bit. But what we're seeing is we're seeing a really healthy market in Boulder County, and I'll show you why here. Here's attached product, average and median doing better than the detached market, so that's a really good sign. Those big peaks in the system are some big groups of homes that have come on the market in the city of Boulder that kind of skew the number a little bit. But basically, we're trending similar to where we were last year. Now, the one thing I said, because of our composition of sales has changed so much, is that the average sales price per square foot is $427 a square foot. You can see here that we're bouncing around similar to where we were a year ago, maybe a little bit less. And on the average side, we're about 4% down. So that doesn't mean homes have depreciated by 4%. We're just selling a really different group of homes than we were a year ago. Now, here's one thing that's really fascinating. The active units on the marketplace are 676. It looks like they're pretty stale. Expecting them to rise coming into the spring, right? Because here we are, April timeframe. It looked like everything was kind of gobbled up, but we were short of our new listings to under contract ratio. So you see here we had 532 new listings come to market. It's more than 2019, but way less than the last 3 years in a healthy amount, right? Only down 15% from that time. With the way that the market is, it's actually kind of surprising to see that more homeowners haven't taken a step back from this. But I think you're going to see that in those summer months because look at what happened in 2019 as things started to show that we were in a rising inventory market. Some of those sellers took their foot off the gas pedal. Now, look at this under contract number. We had 532 new units come to market. We only have 411 pending units go under contract. So as we're starting to see that happen, we're going to see inventory rise all the way through that spring market. Now, this is fascinating because I expected we would trend similar to that 2019 level, and the buyers have still been out there doing reasonably well and gobbling up a lot of that inventory. But we're at 2 months of inventory. It's a strong seller's market. It could easily change going into the summer and the fall. So expect that to happen over the course of the next couple of months. So if you're a seller, you definitely want to get in early. If you're a buyer, it's still worth continuing to shop. In case those interest rates do come down, you will have a lot less competition. Now, how does the market feel? Well, the market feels just like 2019. The pace of the market is on point with that. We are nowhere near where we were a year ago, right? Things were turning over on average in 12 days a year ago. Here we are at 36 days, which is much more of a normal seasonal spring market. Now, it's going to pick up all the way through May or June, and then it's going to continue to rise all the way through December because that's the peak of the market, right? The fastest pace of the market is in that May or June timeframe. Now, the bidding wars that could be taking place or the competition in the market, we saw the peak in March, but I would expect that to probably peak out in May. We saw a little bit off of that, but look at how drastically different this is from the extremes during, those COVID years where real estate was just going at an all-time gangbuster high. 8.7% decrease in those bidding wars. So we had 108% this time last year. We only had 99.6%. But the green line again is 2019. And if we look back to pre-pandemic levels, we're right in line with what we should be experiencing. So this is all a really good sign of about reframing our reference and telling our buyers and sellers, what to expect now because everyone thinks that, sellers think it's last year and buyers seem to think that it's, back in the last time that we had a buyer's market. But the reality is we're in a seller's market. We don't have enough inventory. It's driving some bidding wars, but it's absolutely reasonable. So if you have any other questions, I'm Anthony at Land Title. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. And if you need any other local markets, hit me up. Thank you very much. Talk to you next time.